you have been speaking only from 2.5 months and you're pretty fluent. So would you like to share your journey? Speaking practice is only from 2 months. Okay, that is really great. Did you follow any specific routine in this 2 months? What practices were you doing?
Read something related to English, or when we read any book or article or English content, we notice the details of the language. But I am doing this kind of practice nowadays because in one of your video you have suggested 10 minutes a day.
So do you think like if a person starts with so much of dedication as you did, so it's like 2 or 3 months enough to gain fluency? We're just talking about fluency.
Yes, ma'am. If
Something different. You are alone, you're practicing with yourself. But when you're talking to someone else, you need confidence, especially in English. So, how did you build up that confidence and how did you initiate the process of having conversations? So, if somebody is a complete beginner, you keep telling you are a beginner, but I don't think so. You're a beginner. You know quite a lot of English. So, if someone is an absolute beginner, what are the three things that they should start doing in order to improve their English? Whatever you have improved, like would you like to give credit to one biggest habit that you had in these 2 months? Then which habit will you give that credit? Hey, good afternoon. How are you doing?
good afternoon, ma'am. I'm great. What about you?
Yes, I'm
I'm
pretty
doing
fine
well.
as well. Yes, I'm doing well. Other than the fact it is summers and it's really hot here, it's scorching. But other than that, I'm doing pretty well.
Okay, I'm really nice to connect with you, ma'am, today. I was waiting for the last a week that maybe my turn will come. So,
Yes, we will start with the introduction first. So please tell me about yourself.
okay, thank you so much for asking. My name is Pooja Sharma, as you know. I live here in Uttar Pradesh. I'm a homemaker and mother of two children. And I want to share something close to my heart that I love taking care of my family and nurturing my children, as motherhood is one of the beautiful blessings of nature. And as far as my educational career is concerned, I am post-graduated and hold a B.Ed degree. And if I talk about my hobbies, I love drawing and coloring because whenever I draw something, I feel that it gives me peace and bliss. Whenever I draw, it works in my life as a meditation. So, and other than this, reading has become one of my favorite hobbies nowadays. So I'm enjoying reading also because it enhances my knowledge in my English learning journey. And for the past 2.5 months, I am improving my English. I'm focusing on spoken English and trying to improve my communication skills as well. So I feel that it is a quick, short introduction from my side.
No, that's okay. That's a beautiful introduction because it should neither be very long or very short. Very short is very little information about yourself, so we cannot have further discussions. But yours was exactly right because some people introduce and they continue talking in the same thing, so that is too long. But yours was perfect. You told me about your hobbies, what you're doing, and also you included a beautiful line about motherhood and homemaking. You love nurturing your children. So do I, but very few homemakers mention this. I'm sure everybody enjoys nurturing their children and bringing them up, see, watching them grow. I think it is a blessing for us, isn't it? It's only us who can do that.
Yes, ma'am.
So when it comes to
Today I'm
drawing, are
feeling
you
a little
doing?
bit nervous talking to you.
That's okay.
Although it is my third conversation with someone, but still I'm feeling a little bit nervous.
Yes,
But
it
I will try my
happens.
best to communicate with you.
Definitely, you will do better. Don't worry. So you are reading. So what genre of books do you read?
Okay. Currently, I'm reading a book which is Energize Your Mind, written by Gaur Gopal Das. So I'm enjoying this because it is related to art of living, emotion, how to handle our emotions. So this kind of things I am included in this book. So currently I'm enjoying it. It is going to complete, I think, 2 or 3 more, 3 2 after 2 or 3 days. It will be completed.
Are you
So
into
I will
self-help
shift
books?
to other book. Yes,
Are you into self-help books? Is that your favorite genre?
self-help book. Yes, ma'am. I like story books and motivational books. This kind of stuff I like the most.
Yes. And when it comes to drawing and coloring, do you take it like professionally? Do you have you maintained your book where you
No,
have your collection of drawings, or you just do it for time pass?
it is, I just utilize my spare time whenever I feel that a kind of stress or anxiety, or sometimes I feel that uh, I should not do anything now. Then I pick up my drawing book and start sketching.
I
And
have
I'm
heard.
very good at drawing, I must say.
Yes, and that is why you should maintain a record of it. Just keep saving whatever you have drawn so that it is good for you to like revisit whenever you want or show somebody your piece of art so you can do that. And I've heard a lot of homemakers say they don't have time for hobby. Many people say that, right? Especially
Yes,
homemakers or working professionals. So, what do you do during your spare time? They say we don't have spare time. It's either we work or we take care of the house, and then we are working on our English. So, where do we have the time? But you are having a
yes.
hobby. So, what do you think? Why is it important to have a hobby? Is it important or not?
Because I have just mentioned that I love whenever I draw something. It works in my life as meditation. So after doing that drawing or after completing that sketch, I feel that I did certain things and I'm doing something special in my life. And entirely my thought process goes slow in that process whenever I draw something. So I keep myself uh, entirely in a different genre when I draw something.
Yes,
So
you're
that's
totally.
why I love drawing. But I was doing it earlier. Recently, as I have mentioned, that reading has become one of my hobby nowadays. Once my husband and children leave the home for their school and office, then I sit alone with my book and with a cup of tea, and then I start reading. 2 or 3 pages I read at a time. So I'm enjoying this hobby, this new hobby also.
That's amazing. It is nice to even imagine you relaxing with a cup of tea and then reading a book, and it's your me time. That's very good.
Yes.
So, how do you
Yeah.
read? Is it like reading aloud? Is it reading consciously, active reading, or you're just enjoying the process of reading and not too much into focusing too much into English? So, how exactly do you read?
I read book consciously aloud because many of your videos you have also mentioned that we should read aloud. So I read a little bit aloud and then consciously reading
Yes.
the book, and I take out some words from there so that I could enhance my vocabulary as well. I just underline that word. I do not stuck in between that what is the meaning of that particular words. I go into the chat gpt or take help from there. Not not that so that's why I read consciously 2 or 3 pages at a time.
That's great. And that is the thing about self-help books or any other non-fiction books where you can read consciously. But when it is a storybook, you're more excited in the plot and you just end up like reading, you're just trying to understand the story and not exactly working on English part. So that is a conscious reading practice you're doing. That is amazing. And you have been speaking only from 2.5 months and you're pretty fluent. So would you like to share your journey? Had you set any goal like within 2 months I have to become fluent? Was this you had already preset this goal, or did it just happen and you just realized it's been only 2.5 months and I've improved?
Okay, thank you for asking, ma'am. And I have been learning English since the 1st of January, as I have taken a resolution for this year, 2026, that I will work on my communication skills, on spoken skills. And at the end of the year, I will definitely say that yes, I achieved that kind of fluency at this time. So from 1st of January, I am consistent, but before that, I was listening and reading only, but unintentionally at that time. But consciously or attentively, I'm working on it from January itself.
Okay, speaking practice is only from 2 months. Okay, that is really great. Did you follow any specific routine in this 2 months? What practices were you doing?
Yes, ma'am. Practices, if I say that, as we all talk about four skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, in according to my experience, listening and reading plays a vital role in the beginning. When we read something, when we listen something, we get some ready-made sentences and expressions. Those we can use in our communication. And the reading, when we read something related to English, or when we read any book or article or English content, we notice the details of the language. So it helps us a lot to spoken. It helps us a lot in spoken English. So in my journey, these two things are working well. But instead of it, I'm working on writing and more on my speaking.
That's amazing. Are you doing also shadowing practice or recording yourself?
Yeah, sometimes I do, ma'am. Not regularly, but yes, once in a week or twice in a week, I
Yeah.
do.
Yes, that's okay because it is quite a boring task, I would say, recording yourself every single day. Yes, you can record, but the review part where you are seeing your own recording and analyzing your language, that is little bit you require courage and lot of patience to do that.
But yes. But I am doing this kind of practice nowadays because in one of your video you have suggested 10 minutes a day. So I am taking out that 10 minutes in a day. I record myself in front of camera. I start practicing in front of camera. I take any topic and roughly start speaking. So whether I'm speaking wrong or broken English, but I keep speaking. And then I watching my own video is not boring in my case. I notice every mistake in my video, that wherever I am doing making mistakes, or what are the area where I need to improve.
That's amazing, but not everybody is as motivated as you. You're doing a great job.
No, ma'am, I'm truly inspired by you and I follow you.
Oh God, no, thank you so much. So do you think like if a person starts with so much of dedication as you did, so it's like 2 or 3 months enough to gain fluency? We're just talking about fluency.
Yes, ma'am. If actually it depends on the person, that how hungry they are to learn the language. So if they are doing consistently working on any skill or active learning, then they may achieve this kind of fluency in a couple of months.
Yes, even I think so. If you are dedicated, if you're hungry for the language and it depends on why and how passionately you want it. Then I think
Yes.
2.5 months, yes, you can achieve fluency. I wouldn't say you will be perfect with grammar or your pronunciation because you have to focus one thing at a time. You cannot like learn everything. I want to be improve my communication, English, fluency, grammar mistakes, pronunciation, public speaking. All of this you can't do at once. One step at a time. Aim at fluency, and definitely it is possible. Now coming to
Yes.
the confidence angle, right? Learning speaking by yourself is something different. You are alone, you're practicing with yourself. But when you're talking to someone else, you need confidence, especially in English. So how did you build up that confidence and how did you initiate the process of having conversations?
Okay. First, I would like to say that I don't think so that I am confident here. But still I'm trying to be confident. But yes, ma'am, whenever we talk to someone, it takes a little bit, we sorry to say, but the words are not coming in my mind. I
That's
remember the
okay.
day when
Explain it in a different way.
one day you were saying in your video that if you are freezing somewhere, you can express that very words in a different way.
Yes.
So in today's, okay, so the question was, how do you feel
How did you
confident in
build the
conversation?
confidence? Yes.
Ma'am, it takes time. If we talk to the people once, it definitely our confidence goes down. But if we regularly doing the same thing, then our confidence goes up. We can
Mm.
uplift our confidence by talking to the people as more as possible.
Yes, that is 100% correct, whatever you have told. Because the first session, when you had, maybe even after the session, you were feeling demotivated, or you were still feeling like I was so bad during the session, and your confidence might have come down. But repeatedly, when you keep doing that, and especially after this conversation, I hope you feel more confident about yourself, and you will be able to face many other learners confidently. So it builds with every time you face your fear, the confidence develops little by little, not just in one or two sessions. It is a gradual process.
Yes, ma'am. It is a natural process.
Okay, so if somebody is a complete beginner, you keep telling you are a beginner, but I don't think so. You're a beginner. You know quite a lot of English. So if someone is an absolute beginner, what are the three things that they should start doing in order to improve their English?
Three things, ma'am. In my opinion, first he should go for a simple grammar rules like present indefinite, present, past, and future. Future. A little bit knowledge he should get about it. And second, listening. As more as we listen, we get more things. We get more inputs while reading and listening. So these two things also helps us. And the third one is if in terms of learning English, in recording is helps us. So third one is this in spoken English.
Hmm. Right. Record yourself and then listen a lot, right? So those are your tips. That's great. And when it comes to you, whatever you have improved, like, would you like to give credit to one biggest habit that you had in these 2 months? Then which habit will you give that credit to? Which helped you the maximum to improve? Just one habit.
Maximum maximum ma'am reading part. Whenever we read, uh, it helps us a lot because we uh, go in the flow when we read. We notice the details of the language that where we are using has have. And initially, it was very difficult for me to comprehend the reading part parallel.
Mm.
But now I understand each and everything while reading. So when I inculcated this habit in myself from January itself, so it is helping me a lot.
That's amazing. Now that you
Reading,
have learned English already this much, so would you like to say English is easy or is it hard? What do you think?
it's not that much hard, ma'am. In my opinion, English is just a skill. We can acquire it by practicing.
Beautiful. That's a
Yes. And
beautiful answer. And
yes,
you
I would
told
like to
that.
add one more thing here, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
That in my son's school they conduct online classes
Oh.
and teacher explains each and everything in English. So I used to listen them at that very moment. I think 15 to 20 classes throughout the year, but I used to listen them unintentionally and using some ready-made sentences. I used to uh, I used to use
Practice?
them with my kids. I was practicing
Mhm.
unintentionally with my kids. So I think that helped me a lot in this in spoken English. So listening and reading plays a vital role while we
Yes.
are acquiring this.
Yes, definitely. And so you're so dedicated that very soon you will achieve whatever you want to achieve. And once you achieve your English fluency and you're satisfied with it, what next? So, what are your future plans?
Okay, currently, ma'am, I'm occupied. I'm bound by certain responsibilities with two kids, my father-in-law and husband. I cannot go outside to teach in a school or something like that. But yes, I feel that if I'm not doing anything, I'm doing something to improve myself. I'm improving me day by day, and for self growth and self improvement, I'm utilizing my spare time. So, absolutely, as English is a global language, wherever we go, we have to face English in some ways. So, whenever opportunity will come to me, then I can quickly grab it. So, that's why I am doing this.
Yes, I was about to
I'm
ask
trying
you
to.
that question. Why do you think that homemakers should learn English? Because not everybody wants to go for work, or they think that it's okay, I don't need the language. But you already answered that question, why every homemaker or anybody would should learn English, because you never know when opportunity will knock your doors and you have to grab it, and it is your self growth. So when you learn a language, it gives you confidence one way or the other.
Yes, yes. And we can help our children also because, as all we know, that nowadays education is entirely in English, not in Hindi. So that we help our children in that way. In we can match their footprints.
Mm-mm.
We can walk together.
Yes. And today's generation, they are like really lucky. Everybody studies English, and most schools teachers are also talking in English. But when we were growing up, many of us did not have that environment. Even though it was English medium schools, we rarely had the opportunity to talk in English or be surrounded even with teachers who talk in English. They would teach in English but not talk in English. So many of us did not get that environment. But nowadays, children they pick up so quickly, even because of social media and whatever they're watching cartoons, they are in English, their teachers speak in English. So I think they are way more lucky and they learn faster than us.
Yes, ma'am. Even I was noticing that my children in his class, he is above average and he understands each and everything, whatever his teacher teaches him. So, but I feel that when it comes to speak something, he keeps himself a step back. He does not speak as quickly whenever ma'am asks him any question, and his all friends in his class, even in short breaks, they always speak in English each other fluently, but
Hmm.
not my son. So I feel that if I will learn, I will try to improve, I will practice with him, I will try to create that very environment at my home. So definitely he would also be able to speak fluent, or this fear can reduce
Yes. So
in
is it
him.
only with English, or in general is he a shy kid?
No, ma'am, he is not shy kid. He speaks a lot, but he keep himself back only in English.
Only in English. Then yes, I think you have to work on it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So any questions from your end? Anything you wanted to ask me?
Yes, ma'am. One question I want to ask you, that I have created a channel for my personal growth so that I can analyze my English. I can see that how my graph goes in terms of English. So sometimes I feel guilty that I upload the video as it is, whether I'm speaking wrong. So it may misguide others. So is it okay if I'm doing this?
Yes, because you're already confirming that you are doing it for your personal growth and to check your progress. You're not telling anybody follow me like this, or this is the right, or you're not, unless you're not teaching them anything, it's okay. You just have to say it that this is for my own practice. When somebody says like do this to become fluent or do this, obviously you have the experience of how you became fluent. But there are other things, like if you're teaching sentence formation and your sentence formation is wrong, so then that would be misguiding. It's not like you're just sharing your journey, you're just sharing what you are doing to become fluent and how they can also become. Because many beginners or somebody who is lower than you, they will definitely learn from you. So definitely it's not misguiding. I think people are smart enough to realize, because they have so many options. They know where to take the right data from. But the techniques or whatever you want to share, that if you share, you have come through that journey, right? So I think people will definitely learn from there.
Okay. I was feeling a little guilty because I have created this channel and doing this kind of or making videos without any, grammar mistakes I was doing. So that's
Yeah.
why I was feeling a little bit guilty.
Yes, you can see your own progress, because initially everybody starts somewhere, right? Nobody is like perfect the minute they start. So everybody starts somewhere. So I think it's okay. You can do it.
Okay, okay. And one more thing I would like to ask you, ma'am. I really appreciate your speaking style, the way you speak. You speak very slowly and calmly and express your thoughts and feelings very clearly. Uh, it really inspires, it really inspires me as a learner. So how can I build up this habit?
Hmm.
Whenever
See,
I watch your videos, I start speaking slowly. Whenever I watch someone other's video who is speaking, fluent, speedy, when
fast.
who is speaking, yes, fast. So then I start speaking fast. Even I feel that my speaking is a little bit fast, but I want to improve myself as yours.
Yes, one advice is just watch only my videos. Jokes apart. See, this is what I wanted to tell you towards the end of the session. Your speech is very clear and you complete every word before you speak the other word. It's very clear and you're speaking at a moderate pace. You're not at all fast. You're speaking really well. Even I sometimes feel that I am hurrying. I'm speaking fast. So I don't know whether it is right in my head or it is really there. But I am also in the practice of like reducing my speed most of the time because I know there are a lot of beginners and sometimes even my husband says like you are speaking fast. Maybe absolute beginners will not be able to understand you. But for people who are into language learning, maybe they'll try to understand you. But for other people, maybe they will not understand you. So try and speak slowly. So every time deliberately, I try to speak slowly. Sometimes it happens due to excitement. But in your case you already speak very nice. For example, you just told the word improve. I want to improve, and then but you're not swallowing half the word. You complete the word. I want to improve. Up to the v you go. So your every word is clear and your pace is nice, really nice, and you're recording yourself. So in every recording try to have that deliberate practice that I have to speak slowly and I have to record slowly. So when you have it in your mind, you'll automatically speak slowly. So that is it. It's just constant practice. Keep doing that. And you're already there, I would say. Just maintain the pace because I haven't seen you speaking really fast because in this session, you did pretty well. So I think you just practice this in most of the recordings or conversations that you have. You will be there.
Okay. Thank you so much for observing my words. Thank you so much for inspiring me.
Okay, no problem. So shall we wind up the session?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful
Okay.
talking to you. You're really so pretty.
Thank you so much, ma'am. But um, I'm really feeling nervous, although this kind of nervousness I had never felt. But today I don't know what's going on with me. But yes, I would love to connect with you one more time again.
Sure, just regain your confidence. This is just initial few conversations that you're having. So, and also it is that people think there's a big YouTuber, they have more experience, what they'll think. So that will be there at the back of the mind. So sometimes it happens. So no problem. We'll talk again. Just work on yourself. I'm sure you'll reach your goal very soon. So good luck.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you
Take
so much for
care.
connecting me today.
You're welcome.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.
Have a good day.